Now, Fox 61 Weather Impact with Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank.
Hi everyone, Fox 61 Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank here with your weather impact forecast, and we have a lot to talk about in the days ahead. Tonight the wind is picking up and temperatures are dropping, and by tomorrow winter is back. We're starting off the day with wind chills between 5 and 15 degrees. High temperatures will be in the 30s, so it's certainly not super cold for this time of year, but the fact that it is so much colder than it has been for the last couple of weeks will definitely come as a little bit of a shock to the system. Then heading into the day on Saturday, we're looking at periods of snow that could mix in with some rain in parts of the state, especially towards the Connecticut shoreline and in southeastern Connecticut. And we are expecting some minor accumulation on the order of a coating, up to an inch or two possible. On Sunday, close call as well with some a storm that will pass nearby. Right now, odds favor a miss or just a glancing blow. I have a little bit of light snow in the forecast, but it's still too close for comfort, so we'll be watching for more significant impacts in case that storm starts to trend closer to the East Coast. For tonight, an isolated flurry turning colder, winds picking up, gusts as high as 25 to 35 miles per hour, and overnight lows that'll be in the upper teens to right around 20 degrees. Here's a look at the feels like temperature as we head towards daybreak tomorrow. Again, down in the single digits for most of the state, and then feeling like the 20s as we head through the afternoon. Actual high temperatures will be in the lower to middle 30s. The average high temperature for this time of year is about 35 degrees, so we're not too far off from that. Heading into late Friday night, and especially in the pre-dawn hours of Saturday, that's when we'll start to see a little bit of light snow developing, and you could wake up Saturday morning already with a coating of snow on the ground. There may be little breaks in the action where the snow takes a rest, and that will allow temperatures to climb above freezing. This computer model shows the snow pretty steady across the state right through the day. If that is the case, temperatures will be colder and we may end up getting more in the way of snow. But I think this is a little bit overdone. It does do a good job, though, of showing the chance for a bit of mixing towards the shoreline and in southeastern Connecticut. And again, I do think we'll see kind of off and on periods of snow that may mix, especially for areas south and east of Hartford. So right now we're estimating a coating up to an inch or two. If the temperature is 35, 36 degrees, which is what we are forecasting right now, it'll end up being pretty elevation driven. Who ends up getting 2 inches will probably likely be in the hills. But if it's a degree or two colder and we're closer to freezing and we don't get a break in the action, it'll be a pretty widespread about 1 to 2 inches of snow. So that's why we have that range there. Then for Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, and Monday morning, and we're watching that coastal storm. If that coastal storm is closer to the coast, this will be more impactful for us with a widespread plowable snow. I think this is less likely. It's still possible, so it's something that we'll be watching. What I think is more likely is a farther offshore solution, which means we would get a glancing blow, maybe a little bit of light snow or some snow showers in the afternoon. That's what I have in the forecast right now, or it may entirely miss. So again, this early, all options are possible, but I do like to let you know what I think is more likely. So here's our weekend forecast right now. Low to mid 30s for high temperatures on Saturday, and then on Sunday, high temperatures in the mid 30s with the chance for some snow showers as we head through the afternoon. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. On Monday, that's our last day in the 30s before we see those numbers plummet. Tuesday will be some of the coldest air that we have seen so far this season. High temperatures will only be around 20 and may stay in the teens for some areas across the state. It's only quick, though. We're right back up to the freezing point by this time next week. Here's a look at your shoreline 7-day forecast. Mid 30s tomorrow, up around 40 degrees on Saturday, which is why we have a mix of rain and snow in the forecast, especially in the afternoon as those temperatures rise. But even the shoreline could see some snow showers or a period of light snow. Again, if we end up seeing that coastal storm get closer to us for Sunday afternoon. By Monday and Tuesday, though, we are back to sunshine with those cooler temperatures returning.